Don't be afraid to delay this game. I know that is a wild way to start this commentary, but it needs to be said. So I have been following Slitterhead from newly founded studio Bokeh Game studio since they revealed the trailer for their new IP Slitterhead. They revealed this game around 2021 at the Game Awards. From the initial reveal, my interest was immediately piqued. This game's idea and art directions are clearly inspired by the Parasyte manga and the Parasyte anime. I for one both like the old school manga and the more modern anime adaptation of the series. So seeing a game that clearly takes inspiration from an action/horror property, it was clear I was going to be into this.
Jackpot!
But since that trailer, we really didn't get a lot more about this game. There was almost dead silence on what the actual gameplay of this game was. All that was really publicly available about this game was some really early alpha footage. And the alpha footage is alpha footage, so I wasn't judging that too harshly when I actually saw it. But you could get the idea of what the game was going to be about. And you can see the framework for the designs of where this game was really going to take itself. And from that perspective alone, it was fine. So from there, we have a great baseline, we have a great concept, we have a good inspiration, we have something that could work here. So after that pre-alpha footage release, we get more so a year of silence. And then 3 months ago at Summer Game Fest, we actually got a full gameplay reveal. And it looked rough. Just to me, this footage looks rough. And I'm always of the mind of, if your gameplay footage isn't ready to be shown, then don't show it. That's what I always think, because of the impression you give any viewer at that moment. If your environment is dropping frames, if your game is clearly not running well, if people are clipping through the ground and it's in your trailer footage, why would you show that? Sometimes you don't need to actually release a trailer. Sometimes you can just let your work sit for itself and you can let it cook and just show it when the time is right. I don't really think this gameplay trailer really showed those true strengths of this game, or at least showed this game in a more positive light. My main gripes with this trailer is just the animations. These animations don't look very finished to me. There's a lot of slowdown, there's a lot of jank movement. This game does not look very polished yet. Mind you, the concept is great. Everything else they showed about this game in this trailer is great. You're a formless being that possesses other people and then uses their body as actual human weapons. That's an amazing concept. That is literally going to body horror and body modification. Turning your hosts into weapons that you use to fight the parasites, amazing. I love seeing that. I loved seeing the person turn their whole body into a machine gun, into a flesh machine gun. That shit is metal as fuck. But then I'm seeing these animations, I'm seeing the jank, I'm seeing the frame drops, I'm seeing the lack of detail and polish on the character models, and it's just making me think that this game isn't ready. And I wouldn't even be making this video if they didn't then reveal that this game is coming out in November. This game is coming out in November. I see all of this and I think, man, I wouldn't be mad at this game coming out in February instead. But obviously that's not how game development works. Some studios have explicit deadlines pushed on them by publishers, or just have internal deadlines that they have to meet at a certain point. They could have very well just run out of time when it comes to the actual polishing of this game, but things like that can really tarnish the vision of the final product, in my opinion. Bokeh Game Studio is a very new developer. They're made up of famously a lot of the previous developers that worked on the Silent Hill games. Slitterhead is their first release. I just hope it does well. I'm going to buy this game because I've been following this game for a while and I want it to do well, and I hope it does well. Even if I see more footage and it's rough, and it's even rougher than I have described in this video and I've shown, I'm still going to buy it because I've been following this game for so long and I want something from it. And even the gameplay concepts are just really good. It looks interesting. It's my type of game. I just hope that they do delay it. I just hope that. More than likely not. It more than likely will not be delayed. But regardless, we'll see in November what this game turns out to be. I'm going to buy it regardless. Whether it's delayed until 2025 or it comes out at its original date of November 8th. I will be there. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.